And how are you all doing? My name is Deborah, and I'm here to talk to you about a drama that, oh my goodness, I legit just finished and I am totally obsessed with, and I'm like, I have to make a video about this. So go ahead and grab your tea mugs and come along with me on this journey as we have another episode of T-Rama where we discuss my name. Let's go. Alright, so my name is the name of a K-drama, Korean drama starring Han So Hee, Hee Soon, and Ahn Bo Hyun, and it has 8 episodes. All 8 episodes have aired. It aired on Netflix, but you can also watch it on other sites, not really legally. But this is a story about our female lead Jiwoo, who grew up with a dad that was involved with narcotics, and he was basically in a gang and always being chased after by cops. And so due to that, she was bullied in high school. She dropped out of high school, and she got so frustrated one day that she calls her dad, or when her dad calls her, and she basically tells him she never wants to see him again because she has suffered so much. Her dad ends up finding out what she has gone through, and so he comes back to see her. So when he comes back to see her, he sneaks past the cops and goes to the apartment where she is to see her. Unfortunately for him, right as he gets to the door, he gets murdered. And she hears the gunshot, she hears everything happen, but her dad refuses to let her open the door because he doesn't want her to die, and he begs the person who murders him to let her go. Now, she never sees the person who murders him. When her dad dies, she gets out, she sees her dad, and then they have the burial. During the burial, she meets this dude that is called Choi Mujin, who's played by Hee Soon, and I absolutely love him. But he is like the drug lord of this gang and stuff, and she basically finds out that he is her dad's best friend, and so she tries to tell him to help her get justice for her dad, or she'll do it herself. And he ends up recruiting her into the gang so she can get justice. And he had found a gun, the gun that killed her dad, and that the gun belonged to a cop. So there begins her story of revenge, and that's just like a little bit of like what it's about. It's a story of revenge. Her ultimate goal in life, like the only reason this girl is living, is just to get revenge on the people who killed her dad, because she blames herself for his death, right? And this drama was so freaking good, guys. You have no idea. Like, I was gonna start my name in Squid Game, and I started Squid Game last night, and I watched episode 1 and I was bored, and I'm like, wait, I am so bored right now. Let me go check out my name and see if it's good, because I had heard good things about my name also. And so I went and I checked out my name and I watched episode 1, and I'm like, oh dang, it is good, and I just couldn't stop. And when I checked out, my name was today. So Squid Game was yesterday, and then my name was today. So I started my name today, and I just couldn't stop. I just kept on watching, and next episode, and next episode, and next. But I literally could not take a break. I'm like, this is so damn good. I need to know what's happening next. It was so freaking good. Okay, so let's talk about the acting first. Han So Hee. Oh my goodness, give her all the daesangs, because she did such a great job with her acting. I feel like what she is mainly known for by a lot of people, like international fan bases, is the fact that she can be sexual in her scenes without being shy about it and stuff, because she is acting and stuff. So that's what a lot of people know her for. But if that's all you know her for, I highly recommend you watch this drama, because she does more than that in this drama. She does more than that. Like, the emotions, I feel like she should definitely go see a therapist after this drama, because the crying, the energy, the fighting, everything that happened here was insane in terms of emotional investment that she had to have put in. So props to her, because she brought her A game, not just even with the emotional scenes, but even with the like fighting scenes. I'm sure she had to like train in kickboxing and stuff, and it was just so dope. Like, props to her all round. Even Choi Mujin. Now, Choi Mujin is a character who is, gray, but not gray in the sense that he is bad and good. No, he is bad all around. But in that bad, he is good in a twisted way. Like, he is good in the bad, and he is also good in the bad in terms of he is badass in being bad. Like, he the way his brain works, it's so twisted, but when you look at it just from a non-biased side, a non-judgmental side, you're like, I get why he did that. And that's what is so messed up, that you understand his actions and you know why he had to do the action to get a reaction, which makes it more twisted. So that's what I mean by he's bad in a good way and stuff. Not like, oh, he's a bad and a good character. No, but he is bad in a good way. Like, even the good things he did to our female lead, when everything comes out, you're like, oh dang, this is why he did it. Like, it makes sense now, and you know that he has like this kind of twisted mind and thoughts and emotions and feelings towards her. And that's why I say he's bad in a good way, because you come out feeling like he cared for her, but he didn't care for her for good reason. He cared for her for a bad reason. And that's why I said he's bad in a good way. Like, he can be good, but is he really good and stuff? So anyways, I absolutely love Choi Mujin's character. Like, I know some people might hate him because he was bad, but I truly did not hate him. Like, I was rooting for him before we found out what we found out. And then when we found out what we found out, which I'm not going to give spoilers, I went, you know what? I still don't hate him. Like, he played the bad roles, like the bad good role so well. And it's not just because he was hot, because he was dang hot in this drama, okay? But it's not just because he was hot, but because he did such a good job at being good, even when he was bad, that I'm like, you know what? I can't bring myself to fully hate you, bruh. Like, I get why you did what you did. Like, it makes sense why you did what you did and stuff. However, when I stopped rooting for him was when he shot somebody. And I'm not going to say who it is, but if you've watched My Name, you know who he shot. It was when he shot that person that I was like, oh dang, Choi Mujin, you bastard. Because you knew that when he shot that person, he knew that only by shooting that person would he get the reaction he wanted. And that was why he shot the person he shot. And he got the exact reaction that he wanted, which was why I'm like, oh dang, Choi Mujin, you bastard. And that was why, like, literally, I stopped rooting for him. However, I still don't hate him. He was good at being bad. He was good at what he was supposed to do. He understood the topic, he understood the mission, and he fulfilled his mission. Let's put it that way. So I came out not hating Choi Mujin, and these are the kind of dramas that I like, where you don't hate even the bad characters, and the good characters, either you don't absolutely love them. Like, for me, the person that I really did not like in this drama, to be honest, was her dad and her dad's friend and stuff, because I feel like if there are different things they could have done that would not have led to the outcome that ended up happening and stuff at the end of the day. Like, once she lost her dad's friend should have showed up at the burial and stuff and let her know, look here, this is what's going on. This is the deal. This is the business. If all that had happened, all this wouldn't have happened that has now occurred. So it was just a cascade of events that could have been prevented if her dad was honest to her, or his friend would have, like, taken different course of actions and stuff. So that's my, like, if I have anyone I'd say I came out of this drama being angry with, it was actually her dad and her dad's friend and stuff. I understood why the person who died at the end died and stuff, and you know who I'm talking of. It's the person that Choi Mujin shot. Like, that person had to die, like I said, to instill that reaction in her to lead to the events that happened after that. So I understood why that person had to die. I know a lot of people might hate the ending because of that, but it didn't ruin the ending for me at all and stuff. Like, the person who died served their purpose, so it was well within their rights to die and stuff. However, I definitely loved the storytelling. I loved the cinematography. I loved how realistic the fight scenes were. It was so gory, so bloody, and so perfect. But if you're someone who doesn't like a lot of stabbing, a lot of bloodshed, this is definitely not the drama for you. So stay away from it because there's a whole bunch of stabbing. I kid you not, like real stabbing with blood and all that jazz. Like, a whole bunch of people got stabbed so many times. I'm shocked that they lasted till the last episode, but it did happen. Apart from that, I definitely enjoyed the story. My only other complaint in the story is it was obvious at a certain stage who the bad guy ended up being. Like, okay, this is the bad guy. At a certain stage, it got obvious that this is the person who committed the crime that we're going out of to get revenge for, and I wish that wasn't the case. Apart from that, I definitely enjoyed this drama. I highly recommend this drama. If you haven't checked out this drama, definitely check it out. There's one more thing I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it here because it might be a spoiler. So if you want to know like one of my thoughts of like one of the things that I wish they had done differently in this drama, go check out my Twitter. I tweeted about it, just if you can't find it because I always retweet so many things. Just like type my name on your Twitter search bar and put the hashtag my name, and my tweets for the drama should come up. So you should be able to see that and see what it is that I was gonna say that was one thing that I wish they had done differently. But apart from that, I definitely enjoyed this drama. OMG, I cannot recommend this drama enough. Please do check out this drama. I think you're absolutely gonna love it. I know there was an issue because there's a sex scene in the drama, and I know a lot of people had an issue with the sex scene. They felt like it was out of place. I actually did not feel that way, surprisingly, and stuff. Like, I expected that, but especially considering the type of person I am with such scenes and like American movies and stuff like that. But once you have a reason for putting it there and it makes sense, then you can, like, I can be okay with it. And in this instance, for me, it actually did make sense why they had sex and why they showed us the sex. Like, I understand why you may not want to see the sex, but it did not bug me and it was totally okay for me, and it made sense why they had the sex and why they showed the sex. My only issue is I wish Han So Hee like knew before the scene that they were gonna give her a sex scene. So that's something that I was definitely not okay with, that she didn't know prior and stuff. But considering they ended up doing it, I'm sure she gave permission for that to happen and then acted that scene. I just hope she didn't feel like she was obligated to do it because she had signed the contract or something. But apart from that, it was a dang good show. I highly recommend My Name. If you've not checked it out, go check it out and come tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you all think? Did you love it? Did you not love it? Who was your favorite character in the show? For me, it was definitely Choi Mujin. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and keep being the awesome, beautiful people you are. From me to you all, you know I've got nothing but love for you all. Stay awesome.